Going ultra is a means that allows you to discover yourself in the rawest conditions, under fatigue, effort, and pain. And then those magical moments happen. You'll never remember what you did that random Thursday night you went to the pub downtown to drink a beer, but you'll never forget when you popped out of that trail and a glacier opened up in front of you with a herd of bighorn sheep coming down. Or that river that was a color you didn't even know existed. What shade of turquoise is this? The color of sparkling ice water cascading from the mountains. Or that morning you found yourself face to face with a bear. Now, in my training forays, I've always encountered a great deal of wildlife. Deer, eagles, coyotes, rattlesnakes. The mountain lion, for instance, is a real son of a bitch. However, I had one of the most beautiful experiences in the mountains of Southern California in a place called Big Bear. That's one of my favorite training grounds. I head up there with my one-man tent, in which you lie down like you're in a coffin. Some people travel around doing the van life, which is probably a lot more comfortable, but I like the simplicity of my little blue tent. Before all my races, I try to do 1 or 2 weeks like that, in retreat, just focusing on training and doing my thing. They say Genghis Khan didn't even deign to enter the cities he conquered. When the deed was done, he sent his men ahead while he remained outside. He slept out in the open in a ger, the traditional tent of the nomadic Mongols. This was because his strength came from the eternal blue sky. For me, nature is an absolute necessity. When you're out there, you can finally detach from any social construct. The mind is free, so you can truly get in touch with yourself. You focus on what you really want to do. There are no distractions, no voices blaring from the radio, the TV, or the telephone. Just the gurgling of water, the wind rustling through the woods. You watch the grass sway, the spiraling climb of a pair of butterflies. They may seem like trivial little things, but if you stay there and learn to appreciate them, those things give you peace and strength. I like living at my own pace, taking my time, getting in touch with my body, listening carefully to its needs. If I'm hungry and it's time to eat, I eat. If I'm hungry and it's not time to eat, I control myself. I get ready. Training in the mountains is beautiful. It's not like running down city streets. And what's more, you're at altitude, which is important. The little town of Big Bear is more than 6,750 feet above sea level. And from there, you can take trails that head up to nearly 10,000 feet. It's not just the beauty that surrounds you, but the air is different, more rarefied. There's less oxygen up there, which makes you develop more red blood cells. So when you go back down for your race, your blood is capable of transporting more oxygen. And if the body is more oxygenated, it's much more resilient. Oxygen is our fuel. This is one of the secrets of a high-altitude training. That's why Kenyans have always been great long-distance runners, because they train at more than 9,000 feet in Eton in the Rift Valley. That's their mecca. When they descend to a city like Berlin to run a marathon, they practically feel the oxygen particles hit them in the face. In Big Bear, I wake up really early and go for a run. Then maybe around mid-morning, head to Starbucks in the nearby town center because they got Wi-Fi there. I can catch up with my emails and do some work. In the evening, I train again and do some yoga or sit outside at my table, which is a big rock. As soon as it gets dark, I start a fire, heat up my dinner, gaze at the stars a bit, then go to bed.